Jesus, man, I forgot to start recording. What am I thinking? So yeah, I just went in the door. What a start. So, we got no Ukus, so that's not a good sign. So, you look around for claw shot targets, that's what you do. And that doesn't work too well. So then Midnight can give us a little hint. All you can do is hang from there, though. Isn't there something else you can do? Yes, use the iron boots. And yeah, it may have looked like I was just trying to show, but no, I really did forget. And I'm not being sarcastic either. I did. So you can see how well I do at this dungeon. I always love how they always land perfectly like that. So you let go here and just let go. And don't worry about damage because a cutscene ensues. Yes, we have our mini-boss now. Kind of weird when you're walking with the iron boots. I mean, I guess it's supposed to be like that, but they still do make the noise. And, oh man, look at that design on the shield. Never guess what item I need to use to beat this boss. Well, this guy is called I totally forget, Aerial Floats. So it's a flying cousin of the Dino Floats. So what you do is pretty much don't do anything while he does this. Just keep targeting, wait till he does that. Use it with the sword, do this. Pretty easy. But if you do this while he's on the ground, you're just gonna get hit. And you can try to backslice, or shield attack. I'm not even sure how well it works, but I think it does. I don't really know. But this is obviously the easiest way to beat him. Just do this. And we're already in phase 2. So now he's going to start flying in through some of the windows. And right away he's going to do this, but if you're quick enough, this guy should be no trouble. It's very easy. Yeah, the helm splitter does work, I think. He left. And if you don't stop him when he does that, then he will fly at you and do an attack, but very easy. And because we had kind of a difficult mini-boss in the last few dungeons, it's kind of weird to see this one. But the final boss of this dungeon is actually one of the more difficult final bosses of a dungeon in the game. And we get another claw shot. Now you're holding a pair. They're double claw shots. Set it to be on the screen. I like how you get the same item 2 times in a row. So now you see why this dungeon's so based on claw shots, because it's the item. It's the double claw shot. Sorry. And they really couldn't just keep it. They actually have to put it back. Come on. Anyway, the double claw shot is pretty cool. Now you get to use your left hand, or your right hand if you're playing the GameCube version. You cannot just slash with these, which I think you should be able to do that. So now take a guess how you get out of this room. The double claw shots are really self-explanatory, and you know, same way they work the same way they do in Skyward Sword, basically. Well, this game came first, so you know that's not really a good analogy. Well, in Skyward Sword, you get both the claw shots at the same time, so. And I like that, but yeah, you gotta like the claw shots. So now we get back out of here, and now we go a completely different direction here. Yeah, whatever you do, actually Uka's probably hurts you more than she helps you in this dungeon. Because if you use her, you go all the way back to the beginning. I can't really think of too many times that helps you. So the one dungeon, when that's all she can do, it's really not that useful at all. Now your main problem here is going to be falling. And you can point this thing at a very angle. It doesn't have to be straight ahead. Like, you can go like that, which is very cool. This is one of my favorite items in the Zelda franchise. It is awesome. I mean, it is great. I mean, a much better upgrade than the long shot was. I mean, I like the long shot. I love being able to shoot at long distances, but, I mean, come on. The double claw shot. How are you going to beat that? Well, I guess they didn't. They thought that they couldn't, so they just did it again in Skyward Sword. In my opinion, good move. Alright. Where are we gonna go? Where are we gonna go? Well, I think that... Yeah, now is where we have to open that thing. We gotta get it up there. Lower ourselves all the way and then do that, because that's how you get in those gates that close really quickly. So we do have to get up there. Shoot, how are we gonna do this? Well, I guess that she's not there for nothing. How in the world are we gonna get anywhere without just... Yeah, that's the place where I want to go. Whenever I start talking really quiet, that's not good. Yeah. And then we don't end up at the top, we end up at the bottom. Shoot. Okay, stop doing that. Yeah, it really isn't though. When I always start talking quiet in this place when I don't know what to do. Something I really just noticed when I'm doing it. Okay, stop! Hi! Okay. I never thought talking too quiet would be my problem. No one will tell you that. Anyone that's unlucky enough to actually know me will never tell you that. Okay, I don't know how you missed this, but no, you don't. You want to go down here. I think that's where we were last time, and that got us to. I don't know. Where did it get us? It didn't get us anywhere. So I don't even know where am I going? Where the hell am I going? Up here. Okay, here we go. This little thing that appears to be from now. This is worse than Wind Waker. This is worse than the Wind Temple. Oh, City in the Sky is way better than Wind Temple, but this one little part is worse than that part of Wind Waker. Who am I kidding? No, it's not. Wind Temple, worst Zelda dungeon ever. So yeah, you go in here, and we're in jail. Good thing there's a door. So now we are in this room, which I'm not really sure if it's a new room. Now these things are, they fall, but the good news is that you can lock onto them. I mean, you don't have to, but if you go without it, then you're very good. They're not hiding the compass right in plain sight. I like how the little thing is moving back and forth as it's twisting around. Let's see if we can get some hearts and get that great spin back. Okay, there's one. I'm trying to think of something else that the double claw shot can do. All these items always have some strange, uses. How the ball and chain can break the bomb walls. No! And by the way, I lost count of the falling count, so. But it's more than 10. This is not going well, but we're just gonna torch through it. Because this is the last. After this, the dungeons are easy. I think the next one's kind of difficult. But the next dungeon I really don't like. But let's not talk about that. This dungeon. This great dungeon in the sky. Okay, let's go. Now where are we at? I remember this when we saw something under the bridge. Well, now we know what that's for. It's to get back. Just clip their roots and then they go down. Can't reach the other ones, but you don't have to. Because hit them once and make them can't reach there, but then from here we go here. Make sure, one thing to do is make sure you don't accidentally claw shot onto the grate before you, yeah, one thing about this, no matter how, I'm actually going to do something, which I've never actually done this in a video before, but I think it's a good idea. That's good enough. I think I'm going to turn my Wii Remote sound down by just a little bit. I wonder how many of you didn't even know that you could do that. I mean, I didn't for the longest time, so maybe I'm just stupid. Who knows? Yeah, so now the Wii Remote sound is not going to be as loud. That's good. I mean, I can still hear it, you can still hear it, but it's not going to be loud. So now we're back where we were before. There's nothing to do over there with the double claw shot. Like, in Metroid Prime, you're always finding stuff you can do with these new items. Like, when they say the Zelda fashion, where you get to an area that you might not be able to do anything the first time, but then you come back with an item, I think Metroid really has that more than Zelda. Anyway, we still can't do anything in the top floor. Or not the top floor, but the north end. Nothing new to do at the south end. So the east end, a lot easier to get over here in the first place. But now we can go under that. Remember where we got the first key? We can keep going there. Alright. But the bridge went out. Well, remember those P-hats? Well, guess what? The P-hats are the other things that you can target. Just make sure you don't accidentally target the Carter Rocks, you know. Unless you want to kill them. Oh yeah, we got the compass now, so we might as well check, you know, what we missed. And anything that we might not have been yet, although... I don't know, I'll just do the entire dungeon and then check what I missed. Oh god, this room. Well, okay. We'll do it next video because this video we're getting high on time. This dungeon is time consuming and it doesn't help that I suck at the game. Bye.